If you want to turn a simple black and white drawing into something colorful and dramatic, Krita's Gradient Map is one of the fastest and most creative tools you can use. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Krita Gradient Map in a non-destructive way so you can keep editing your colors later without damaging your original artwork. We'll also look at how to customize the gradient, add your own color stops, and blend everything so your shading still looks natural. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy Krita tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your artwork in Krita. For the best results, this works especially well with grayscale or black and white pieces because the gradient map will use the light and dark values in your image to assign colors. Before we apply anything, it's a good idea to keep things organized. Select the artwork layers you want to affect, then right-click and group them. Grouping your layers keeps the file cleaner and makes it easier to manage the effect later. Now, to apply the gradient map in a non-destructive way, go to the Layers docker and look for the small arrow next to the plus button. Click that arrow to open the menu, then choose Filter Layer. This is important because a filter layer lets you apply effects separately from your original art, which means you can always go back and adjust it later. After selecting Filter Layer, Krita will open the available filter options. From here, expand the map category and choose Gradient Map. This is the tool that converts the tones in your artwork into colors based on the gradient you select. Once Gradient Map opens, you'll see a list of preset gradients. Take your time and click through a few options to preview different color styles. Some gradients will give you a soft painterly look, while others can create bold, high contrast color changes. When you find one you like, click OK to apply it. At this point, your grayscale image should already have a brand new color look, but the real power of Gradient Map comes from customization. If you want more control, go back into the filter options and look at the gradient preview bar. Right-click on that bar and choose Split Segment. This lets you add new color stops, which is perfect if you want to create more specific transitions between shadows, midtones, and highlights. You can add warm tones to the shadows, cool tones to the highlights, or build a fully custom palette that matches your project. You can also shift the values by clicking the left, middle, or right anchor nodes. These nodes control how smoothly the colors blend across the image. If your colors feel too harsh, adjust the anchors to create softer transitions. If you want a stronger, more graphic result, move them closer together for a tighter blend. This step is where you can really fine-tune the mood of your artwork. Next, if you want your original shading details to show through more clearly, try changing the blending mode of the filter layer. Soft light can give you a subtle, natural finish. Overlay can make the colors pop more strongly, and color can be useful when you want the new hues to replace the original tones while keeping the value structure underneath. Switching blending modes is one of the easiest ways to improve the final look without repainting anything manually. Since this is a filter layer, you can always come back and make changes later. That means you can swap gradients, adjust colors, or experiment with different blends anytime you want. That's why this method is so powerful for digital artists who want flexibility and speed. So, to quickly recap, group your layers, add a filter layer from the plus menu, choose Gradient Map from the map category, pick a preset, then customize the gradient with split segments and anchor nodes, and finally blend it using soft light, overlay, or color for the best result. And that's how to use Krita Gradient Map the non-destructive way. If this video helped, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more Krita tips, and let me know in the comments what kind of color palette you want to try next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.